This year, only one motion picture will bring you all the surprises that life and love can offer.
The air is full of spices.
Marianne and Eleanor, as different as two sisters can be.
Do you love him?
I do not attempt to deny that I think very highly of him, that I greatly esteem him.
Esteem him? Like him?
Eleanor's not like you or me, dear. She does not like to be swayed by her emotions.
Columbia Pictures invites you
The more I know of the world, the more I am convinced that I shall never see a man whom I can truly love.
to find romance,
Marianne, you must change. You will catch a cold.
What care I for colds when there is such a man?
You will care very much when your nose swells up.
You are right. Help me, Eleanor.
to feel passionately,
Why did you not urge him to stay?
He must have had his reasons for going.
I know the cruelty of dividing two young people long attached to one another.
Eleanor, where is your heart?
to laugh unexpectedly,
Oh, if only this rain would stop.
Only you would stop.
and to risk everything for someone you love.
Your sister seems very happy.
We know so little of him.
Willoughby!
From Jane Austen's timeless classic, get ready to lose your heart and come to your senses. Academy Award winner Emma Thompson, Alan Rickman, Kate Winslet, and Hugh Grant. Sense and Sensibility.
In the English countryside, amid great beauty and privilege, a young woman named Emma devoted herself to one task.
Mr. Elton will be the next person to benefit from my help.
The business of meddling and matchmaking.
Mr. Elton, may I present Miss Smith?
Miss Smith? She's a very good sort of girl, and I'm sure there are men who would not object to... Everybody has their level.
Badly done, Emma.
But how many alliances can she create?
Mr. Knightley warned me.
Better be without sense than misapply it as you do.
Before disaster
Oh, dear. Good God.
catches up with her.
I sought to bring two people together, and I shall never do it again.
Emma?
With this kind of past,
I do so wonder, Miss Woodhouse, that you're not married.
how can she choose her future?
I love John.
Lovely. Mr. Frank Churchill
He's in love with you.
Is that true?
I hate John.
I have developed certain feelings for someone of a most tender and devoted nature.
Lovely, lovely.
The most incomprehensible thing in the world to a man is a woman who rejects his offer of marriage. Something has happened to the wheel and I cannot move.
Oh, you'll just have to live here then. Bye-bye.
I have something to tell you which I'm afraid you will not like.
Mr.
Churchill.
Good God.
Miramax Films is proud to present Gwyneth Paltrow, Toni Collette, Jeremy Northam, Ewan McGregor, Greta Scacchi, and Polly Walker in Jane Austen's timeless comedy, Emma.
Try not to kill my dogs.
He's here.
Is he amiable?
Is he handsome? He's single.
I believe so.
Oh my goodness! Everybody behave naturally.
Mr. Collins, at your service.
In an era when marrying a rich man was the most a woman could hope for, Elizabeth Bennet was way ahead of her time.
I singled you out as the companion of my future life.
Sir, I cannot accept you.
Don't worry, Mr. Collins. Tell her you insist upon them marrying.
Papa, please.
You will have this house.
I can't marry
and
him.
save your sisters from destitution.
You cannot make me.
From Jane Austen, the beloved author of Emma and Sense and Sensibility.
That is Mr. Darcy.
He looks miserable, poor soul.
Miserable he may be, but poor he most certainly is not.
Do you dance, Mr. Darcy?
Not if I can help it.
What on earth have you done to poor Mr. Darcy? I have no idea.
I do not have the talent of conversing easily with people I have never met before.
Perhaps you should practice.
May I have the next dance, Miss Elizabeth?
It would be most inconvenient since I've sworn to loathe him for all eternity. You may.
He's so rich.
By heavens, Lizzie, what a snob you are.
Focus Features presents the story of a modern woman.
Mr. Darcy is engaged to my daughter. Do you think this union can be prevented by a young woman of inferior birth?
Who discovered the one person she cannot stand is the one man she may not be able to resist.
Could you expect me to rejoice in the inferiority of your circumstances?
From the first moment I met you, your arrogance made me realize that you were the last man in the world I could ever marry.
Do you not think him a handsome man?
Yes, I dare say he is.
From the producers of Bridget Jones's Diary and Love Actually.
He's been a fool, but then so have I.
We are all fools in love.
Keira Knightley, Matthew McFadden, Brenda Blethyn, Donald Sutherland, and Judi Dench.
You have bewitched me, body and soul.
I thought you didn't like him.
So did I.
So did we all.
Pride and Prejudice.
Mr. Darcy, allow me to present this young lady to you.
She is the most beautiful creature I ever beheld.
She's not handsome enough to tempt me.
Miss Bennet.
Mr. Darcy?
Please allow me to apologize for not perceiving it properly.
He is all ease and friendliness. I'm as astonished as you are.
Come, man, admit it. She's an angel.
I would be very happy if you would dance with me, Miss Bennet.
I do like him very much.
My feelings will not be repressed. You must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you.
I didn't always love him. But I love him now so very dearly.
I've been a selfish being all my life.
Did I tell you how well Jane plays, Miss Taylor? And she speaks French like a native.
I am sick of the very name Jane Fairfax. Every letter must be read 40 times over. She bores me to death.
But you should...
Be kind to her. Yes, yes, I know. I'm sure Jane Fairfax is not remotely good at things I do well. People. Their hopes, their dreams, their aspirations. There, I am the expert.
If they like each other enough to marry, it will be because they themselves wish it, not because you do.
The John Knightley to be my wedded husband.
You should not make matches or predictions. Unfortunately, they all come true.
I'm sure there's room under the large one for both of you. Everybody said that Mr. Weston would never remarry, yet I knew from that day with the umbrellas that he would marry Miss Taylor. It is my greatest success. Who will be next? Who is that young woman? That is
Harriet Smith.
Good morning, Miss Smith.
Good morning, Mr. Martin. This was sent to me this morning. It is a proposal from Robert Martin.
So you actually want to accept Robert Martin?
So you think I ought to refuse him?
Nothing to do with your decision, Harriet. It is up to you to know your own feelings.
There are plenty of more suitable suitors around.
Good morning, Miss Elton.
Miss Woodhouse's special friend can be one no less to me. That man is so full of himself, I'm surprised he can stay on that horse.
I've never paid the slightest attention to Miss Smith.
Have you heard the news? Mr. Elton is to be married.
I wonder, Miss Woodhouse. You are not yet married.
I assure you, I have very little intention of marrying at all.
I present my son, Mr. Frank Churchill.
Frank Churchill is an amiable young man, a most romantic nature, and a thoroughly good heart.
From the very first moment I saw Miss Woodhouse, I found her irresistible.
And one day, you will bitterly regret remembering.
I'm ashamed to arrive with you.
I cannot see you behaving so without speaking my mind. Badly done, Emma.
So unlike what a man should be. No truth, no principle, no integrity.
Goodbye.
Badly done indeed. Shame on him.
I have been so busy managing everyone else's heart. I do not know my own.